What's up, everybody? It's Kenny from Mag Chop. We're chopping it up.
Attention, attention, attention. The godfather of instrumental.
What's up? Welcome back to the show. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you guys all for last week's video. I got a lot of love. A lot of people reached out to me. Apparently a lot of people liked it. So let's talk about last video. The last video is called You Never Know Who's Watching. And the reason I named that video You Never Know Who's Watching is because of the announcement that I was going to make in this video. Follow me? I almost lost me. So the big announcement is out there already. I'm sure you guys have seen it. But let me tell you, I am so excited because I got called on to co-host the Miami Lowrider Magazine 2020 car show. Man, this is huge. I'm super excited, and you should be too. And what's really exciting about it is what we're going to focus on this year. As far as the show, we're going to really delve into like the artistry of lowriding. So it's going to be really exciting. But the reason I talked about how you never know who's watching is because of how I got that position. I was called, I was contacted, and they were like, hey, listen, we watched your live video and we've watched your videos and we like the way you articulate and your topics and everything like that. So this was like shocking to me, but I was excited. I mean, I've been a part of, listen, I've been a lowrider for a long time. I've done a lot of shows. I've been in Lowrider Magazine, which no longer is in print now, which, you know, that's an interesting aspect now that they're going full digital. But to be a part of the show, I've sponsored the last 4 years, and to be a part of the show this year in such a great capacity, being the co-host. I'll be working alongside Jayquan from the Nas-T-Boyz, man. This celebrity guy is really great. He's a good guy. He actually performed for me for my fashion show at Palm Beach Swim Week. So shout out to Jayquan. I look forward to working with him again. I always love working with the guy. But let's talk about you never know who's watching. And this is something, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're trying to start your business or your business has started and you're trying to keep it alive, one of the things that's very important is your representation of your business, right? How you represent your business, the quality of your product, the quality of your service. All of that matters if you're an entrepreneur. And so I'm glad to be able to sit here and tell you that, you know what? I take a lot of time and put a lot of effort into creating these videos. They take a lot of takes. My daughter spends a long time editing them, which she's done an amazing job. And it's like, if I watch my video and I'm bored, or if she watches it and says, no, it was boring, it's not going out there like that. It's like that. Like, I want to keep you interested. I want you guys to I want to share some information with you that's going to be something that you're going to think about, or you're going to enjoy, or you're going to use, or you're going to be entertained by, one or the other. You know, so these are the things that go into that. Sorry about the lighting. It's a little bit later in the day, so the sun's out a little bit more. Let me tell you, I reached out to a friend of mine, and I sent her, you know, the link, and I said, hey, if you can watch my videos, she's a producer out in California, great girl. I met her here in South Florida. She just moved out there. Vivian, shout out to you. She gave me some amazing advice on how to structure my videos. Now, I'm going to start later because this one I'm not using her advice, not for any other reason. It's just I didn't get a chance to. But I really, really appreciated her critiquing my videos, and she really pointed out some stuff that I was like, wow, that's really amazing. And let me tell you, that's one of the most important things that I feel that I've learned from being in business and from everything is that always listen in. You don't have to always take the advice, but you can listen to it and you can learn from it. I'm going to be taking her advice. I'm going to invest in some equipment and things like that. Until then, you're just getting me and my phone. But you have to know that there's people out there that they really want to see you grow, and sometimes they might know something that you don't, or they might been trained in somewhere that you're not. And so she is a producer. I've seen her work. I've known shows that she worked on that were when they started, and then they got her involved, and it was like, oh, I could watch this. And based on the advice she gave me, I'm really excited about starting to implement that. I just, like I said, didn't have time for this video. But we are going to start doing that. We're going to take her advice. Always remember that when someone's offering you advice, or if you ask somebody that you see as a professional, you say, hey, listen, I want your advice on something. If they give it to you, make sure you listen to it. Listen carefully, even if it's something you don't want to hear. Like, there was some things she said that I was like, dang, I thought I was doing better at that. I wasn't offended by it. Now, I was honored that she took the time to watch all my videos, take all the notes, come back to me and say, this is where you should change, this is what you should adjust. I like this, I like this. So that was really important. So in aspects of you never know who's watching, I have a producer who's watching mine. I had people from Lowrider Magazine watching my videos. There's people watching my videos and I'm like, wow, I didn't know you watched it. And so I'm telling you that if you're putting videos out there, if you're putting content out there, if you're out there at networking events and doing all this stuff to build your business, to build your brand, you never know who's watching. So keep your character in line, represent yourself well, keep your services quality, keep your products high quality, and success is going to eventually come to you. Believe me, it will. It takes a lot of work. You're going to have to put in your legwork. You're going to have to show your endurance, and let me tell you, you will be challenged, but it's worth it in the end. And you know what? I'll tell you, I've spoken to a lot of people, and they always say the same thing. The journey is the most important part of the whole thing. Once you reach to the point where you really want to be, then where else are you going to go? You have the memory of the journey that you took, and then you're going to see other people taking that journey, and you'll be able to say, hey, listen, I was there before, I've been in that position before, so here's how I handled it, or here's a way that you might want to look at it. So keep all that stuff in mind. So I'm very excited to be hosting the Lowrider Miami show, and it all falls back to everything that I just talked about, is that I've been putting out their content, they liked it, it turned out well, and it's given me an opportunity that hopefully can lead to other opportunities with Lowrider Magazine and everybody involved there. So I'm very excited about that. Now, here's the thing. I want to do something special because it's Lowrider's 5th year back in Miami. I've been a part of every one. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to come out with a mug because you know that is my signature product, is my 15-ounce Mag Chop collection. This mug is not part of the official collection. This mug is only for Lowrider Miami 2020. Yes, look at this thing. I am so excited about this. So, come down to Miami, get yourself one of these mugs, check out the cars. Let me tell you, if you have a custom vehicle, I don't care if it's a Lowrider, I don't care if it's a cool looking Honda or you know, a Lamborghini, whatever you got, if it's custom, if you've put some work into it, the one thing about the Lowrider shows and the Lowrider community is that we don't discriminate. We want to invite you down to our show. We want your cars at the Lowrider show. It might be called Lowrider, but you know what? This is a custom car show and we want to see you there. We want to see the artwork because, you know, there's a lot of these cars that you see are worked on. They're built by other lowriders, by people who build lowriders. And there's an artistry, there's a certain quality of work that we expect as lowrider builders. So we want you to bring that out. Bring those cars out. Bring those trucks out. Bring them slammed vehicles out. Bring them lifted trucks. Let's see what you got. Let's see the custom work. If your vehicle was built by somebody that's in the lowrider community and it's not a lowrider, bring it out. I'd like to see it. I'm also going to be doing interviews. So look for some upcoming interviews that I'm going to be having because I really, really want to be able to express the artistry behind lowriding. So I will be talking to people like Bobby from Mad Mods. I will be talking to people like Alvaro from Torres, from Tag 305 Miami Shop. And I've spoken to a couple other riders that I plan on talking to. I want to talk to Javi, who does the bike thing, Alex from Bottom Out. So look for this. I'm actually going to be meeting with Eric Munoz, legendary lowrider builder down here in South Florida. He is he was the builder behind Fats Hydraulics back in the day, and he's still riding. So I have a lot of exciting people that I'm going to be talking to, and we're going to be bringing you a whole nother aspect of lowriding that's never been done before. So a lot's going to be happening. Looking forward to it. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's a quick video, but I got a lot of things going on, and I want to get going. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.